Hey everybody, Josiah Jogging here. I'm back with another rant video. The reason why I'm making this rant video, as you guys can tell by the title, it's a story I've seen recently, earlier today, in my current program, and it's really disturbing, and that I really want to share with you guys. Why I'm making this rant. It's that when people, not all people, but some people who don't respect boundaries to cast members. Doesn't matter where you go, at Disneyland, Universal, wherever you go, Disney World, the Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, wherever. There's always the 1% of people that are entitled to themselves. They think that they know everything, which they really don't. They always ruin people's day. But for this story, I would like to share, because everybody's been talking about it, and it's a story I would like to share, so you guys know what I'm talking about. This girl at Disneyland has been stalking this Peter Pan actor. So apparently this is not new. It's always been happening every time she goes to Disneyland. She always stalks this cast member who's dressed up as Peter Pan, and then shows an clips. There's one clip of her hugging Peter Pan, but not a 5-second hug, but it's like a more like a 15-second hug. Which, to me, folks, that when you give somebody a hug, accidentally knocked the lamp. Anyway, when you give somebody a hug, the total seconds of that hug was 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And 15 seconds, that's just really uncomfortable. And Captain Hook is next to him, the cast member who dressed up as Captain Hook. I see him probably face palming. He's like, really, this chick again? And Peter, I almost said Peter Parker, but Peter Pan looks really uncomfortable with this chick. And there's another clip of her showing I guess a little birdie thing that she created. And then when Peter Pan said goodbye to the Disneyland guest, and she looked at her, and he quickly just act uncomfortable, like he didn't want to be around her. And it's hard. It's hard as a cast member to, not to be around some people that are, making you uncomfortable. Because let me tell you, folks, I have nothing but decency and respect to all the cast members in theme parks. At Disneyland, Disney World, the Universal Studios. I give them nothing but 150% respect, and respect boundaries, and thanking them. I meet everybody can meet Disney characters. I meet Disney characters. I talk to them for a little bit, take a photo. I even give them a duck so that they can keep. And then we hug one more time, and then I say goodbye and move on to my merry way. That's how I do it. I'm a decent, some people say Disney adult, but for me, I'm a decent Disney adult. I'm not too crazy, unlike all the other mutants that are, waste a lot of money for Disney. As I've seen on videos about people talking about, crazy Disney adults. I'm not one of them. Okay, my parents and I we're not one of those people. Okay, I go to Disneyland just for fun, not only just for fun, but for my childhood, because I remember 21 years ago, or 22 years ago, like 2004, maybe 5, I don't know. Okay, maybe 2005. So I guess it's like 21 years ago. The first time I went to Disneyland was with my parents, my dad's side of the family, my mom, my dad, and myself. I was like 2 years old at the time, I think. And we went to a Disney's California Adventure first, and then I remember looking through around the park, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, the Grizzly River Run, a Bugs Land. I remember those days. I remember watching the Block Party Bash, the Pixar Pals parade. This was way before Better Together. And I remember at the end of the parade, they shoot the red, yellow, green, and blue Pixar balls out of there, and all the kids gather around and grab one. And I still have one in my desk shelf, as you see in my shelf videos. I still have the original green Block Party Bash ball. And that was a little awkward silence. And then after that, I remember going to Disneyland, and I remember my Nina Nana gave me this Buzz Lightyear cup that it has Coca-Cola logo and Toy Story 2 logo. It was a green cup that has Buzz Lightyear on top with a little straw. She gave me that, and I also remember going to Downtown Disney after we went to Disneyland Park, and I remember getting those Disney and Pixar bath toys. Because I'll explain this. When I did the video about these TikTok toys, and when I smell this, that's what that original smell was like. The Pixar bath toys that my parents gave me 21 years ago, and this one put me back way. It brings me back so many memories, and those were really good times. Anyway, I'm being off topic here. Nowadays, it's just social media, and people are just stalking and harassing cast members for no reason. I mean, I don't know what this chick was thinking. Is she well? Is she lonely? Is she like Janet Jackson? You'll figure it out, the song. I just still despise it. It makes me cry. Anyway, I don't know what's wrong with some people. I don't understand them. I feel so bad for the actor of Peter Pan. Just folks, if you go to the theme parks, just give the cast members some respect and some boundaries. Don't follow them around like you're following Justin Bieber at a grocery store. Okay, just leave. Just give him a hello. Take a quick picture. Talk to them for a little bit, and you walk away and you say goodbye. That's all. And when I saw Catherine Hurley's the voice actress for Dora the Explorer, I didn't walk up to her and say hello. I just saw her walk by it. Because my family and I were in Star Wars Land, and I was a little starstruck, but then I just let her go because I don't want to interrupt what she was doing and respect her boundaries. Because I'm a decent human being. I learn about morals and values and respect and even boundaries. And people should do the same and respect these cast members. Like I said, I thank these cast members for bringing these characters to life at Disneyland and Universal. And we should all do the same, not just harass them. I'm praying for this cast member who played Peter Pan. I feel so sorry for him. I know he looked really uncomfortable when that chick was following him. Maybe one day when I see him at Disneyland, when my family and I go to Disneyland again, if I see Peter Pan, maybe I'll give him a duck. Just spread kindness. Maybe not mention about that woman, that stalker. He'd probably get uncomfortable. I don't want to mention that. Just talk to them for a little bit. Take a quick picture, give them a duck, wave goodbye, and go on to an attraction. It's a small world, and that's that's about it. Be a decent human being. Give some respect. I mean, does anyone know decency anymore and respect and boundaries? I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, that's about it. I just want to share it with y'all. This uncomfortable story. Somebody said that in one of the videos that she's autistic. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, or she needs help or she needs therapy. I don't know. I can't really admit that it's true or believe it's true. I don't know. I don't really know. And that's about it. Just want to share you guys that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. And share it to the ones you know. And beware of your surroundings. That's what my dad will always say. Be safe out there, folks. A lot of crazy people out there.